What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Elder Scrolls Lore, and today we're going to be talking about the Blades. So, let's hop right into it. The Blades, also known as the Imperial Intelligence Service and the Dragon Guard, were founded in the First Era to serve as agents of the Empire and bodyguards to the Emperor. It is said they traced their roots back to Akavir and swore their allegiance to Reman Cyrodiil after their defeat. Going back to the First Era, we're going to go into Akavir, which we have done a video about. Seem to do a lot of that lately, go back to videos I've already covered. They were known as the Dragon Guard. Their sole job was to hunt and kill dragons in Akavir, and they followed those that fled to Tamriel. Their invasion of Tamriel was to eliminate the dragons and to find the prophesized Dragonborn. They arrived at the northernmost point of Tamriel in Skyrim and marched south, defeating dragons and Nords alike. However, the Dragon Guard was halted and defeated by Reman Cyrodiil at Pale Pass. Upon their defeat, they heard the voice of Reman and proclaimed him Dragonborn. The Dragon Guard also promoted Reman as Emperor, however, he would never take up the title himself. In 2812 of the First Era, Reman Cyrodiil II permitted the construction of Alduin's Wall. It served as a record of dragon lore and prophecy. Upon its completion, Reman II visited the wall personally. At this time, dragons had all become extinct, and the Dragon Guard had come to be known as the Blades, with their sole purpose to serve and protect the Emperor. During the Second Era, they basically played a very minor role during the please forgive me if I pronounce this wrong, the Intergenum, and they went into hiding in their fortresses, quietly looking and waiting for the next Dragonborn. In the Third Era, the Blades had grown into a much larger force, spanning all of Tamriel. Agents were of every race. They acted as merchants, thieves, craftsmen, mages, and warriors, but most of all, they spied to protect the Empire in secret. Most of the time, agents acted alone. They constructed secret fortresses across Tamriel, the most notable being Cloud Ruler Temple in Cyrodiil, and this is also where they hang the swords of those that were killed protecting the Emperor. Other known bases include Windscour Temple in the Alakir Desert in Hammerfell, Skyhaven Temple in the mountains of Skyrim, and Storm Talon Temple east of Wayrest in High Rock. During the Vvardenfell crisis, the Blades brought the Neverine to Vvardenfell, and they set the prophecy in motion. They also gathered pieces of the Numidium to keep away from Dageth-Ur. However, this was largely unsuccessful because of the lack of a presence in Vvardenfell. Spymaster Caius Casadus was the last known agent recalled from the island. During the Oblivion Crisis, the Blades helped the hero Kvatch and Martin Septim defeat Dagon with the death of the last dragon. Sorry about that. They helped with the defeat of Murinus Dagon. With the death of the last Dragonborn, Uriel Septim VII, and his son, the Blades abandoned their role as bodyguards and went back into hiding, waiting for the next Dragonborn to appear. In the Fourth Era, the Blades were effectively wiped out by the Thalmor during the Great War. During the 30th of Frostfall of 171 of the Fourth Era, the Almeri Dominions sent an ambassador with a gift cart to the Imperial City. One of the several demands made by the ambassador was the disbandment of the Blades. After the rejection, the cart was spilled over the heads of hundreds of Blades agents across Valenwood and the Somerset Isles. After the war, the Blades were effectively disbanded, and they were hunted by the Thalmor. Esborn and Delphine are the only known Blades left in Tamriel. It is hinted that Fultheim, a Nord in Nightgate Inn in Skyrim, was a Blade as well. He carries the sword of a Blade, and the innkeep explains that Fultheim is, I quote, drinking away a lifetime of bad memories, end quote. Fultheim will also attack the last Dragonborn if he approaches, or she approaches, wearing Thalmor robes. If the last Dragonborn kills Paarthurnax, the Blades will also begin to recruit and rebuild out of Skyhaven Temple. And I'm gonna guess that whether or not the Dragonborn does kill Paarthurnax or not, they will still rebuild. That is just my guess. Now, their armor and weapons date back to Akavir, and their blades primarily use katanas and daikatanas. Their armor comes in, the most common armor comes in the colors of black, silver, bronze, and gold as well. The leader of the Blades is known as the Grand Master. Only 2 have been documented: Joffrey, who served Uriel Septim VII, and Martin Septim, and then Delphine, who aids the Dragonborn in Elder Scrolls V. Then there are Knight Brothers and Sisters, which are the ranks of full members who just basically reside in the Order. The Archivists, who are the lore masters who record and collect and analyze texts and artifacts. The most known of these is Esborn. And then there's the Dragonborn, who, although it does not hold a rank, is pretty much holds a good standing in the Blades organization. I mean, the Blades were founded to protect the Dragonborn. However, in Skyrim, it is hinted that the Dragonborn is meant to follow the orders of the Grand Master, revealing that the Blades have fallen from being honorable warriors into using the Dragonborn's power for their own good. And that is all I have for you today. What do you guys think? Do you think the Blades are secretly using the Dragonborn's power for their own good, or do you think that their intentions are truly honorable? I want to know your guys' opinions and thoughts. Let me know in the comments below. I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys enjoy the Blades? Did you kill Paarthurnax? Is a good question. I personally didn't want to, but wanted to see what would happen if you did, and I did kill him. After a while, I eventually did cave and did kill him to see what would happen. It's kind of cool, I guess, but I went back and I feel like Paarthurnax is just a bro. You can't kill Paarthurnax. But then it's understandable, because in a sense, if you do kill Paarthurnax, you gotta think that Paarthurnax was involved in murdering potentially hundreds of thousands of people, and he was in fact Alduin's right-hand man. So I want to know, what do you guys think? Do you think that Paarthurnax is even a criminal, would you say? Deserved what happened to him? Or do you think that he has done enough to redeem himself? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys around. Peace.